Hey guys, welcome to another video. This one is on the events that you missed in the past. Now all of these events that I will be showing you are all coming back. These are all seasonal. So every item that you got from these, well actually no, that's not true. Now that I think about it, there are a couple that won't be coming back. Or at least one that isn't coming back. Anyways, let's just get into the video. So the first one is the April Fool's event. Now this has already happened twice. Once when it was in pre-beta and once in open beta. And it did change slightly from the pre-beta to the open beta, but it changed for the better. The next event is the Black Friday event. Now this gave us a couple cool looking capes and stuff like that. So it was a really short event, but good nonetheless because I love one of those capes. Cyber Monday is also an event, but it was basically the exact same time as Black Friday. Another event was when the experience for the levels were adjusted. To get to level 15 was a lot harder before this update. And when this update hit, anybody who had gotten halfway to the old level 15 got a cape. If you went the whole way, you got a badge. And that event will not be returning. That was a one-time deal. It wasn't really an event, but it was an experience that you did miss. The other ones I mentioned before that are seasonal, so they will return, as well as these next few. Friday the 13th. That was an epic event. You had to fight this great big monster. You got some really awesome gear. It was just a really good event. Next is the Frost Veil, and this one here a lot of you probably already know about. It gave a ton of weapons and items. Has some really good looking stuff from that event. It was difficult in the dungeons, but besides that it was pretty good. Next is the May 4th event. Now this one here is very similar to the Black Friday, where it pretty much just gave you items, but they are cool looking items. Next is Mogloween. Now this one here was my all-time favorite event just because I love Mogloween. I've loved him from the old AdventureQuest, from AQ Worlds. It was just a really good event. You run the dungeon, they had a haunted house, lots of cool items. It was awesome. Another thing they had was Deja's Challenge area. Now this was for Deja's birthday, and it provided some new items that you would get, not to mention big monsters you would fight in this very dark area. It was awesome. And another small one, this is another event that will not be returning, but there will be something similar to this, I'm sure, between the mergers of open beta and live version. They had a closed beta finale as well as a pre-beta finale. And these are always kind of a big thing where all the worlds can get together and kind of transition the game into the next phase. And I'm sure it's going to be similar in the open beta finale. We're going to have to wait and see. Next thing is a small, I guess you would call it an event. Now this occurred twice so far, and I'm sure this area, which is still in the game, it's just locked, will be available in the future for more events similar. But this area fit 100 people in it, and you could have people running all around. It was crazy, but probably one of the funnest areas I've ever been in because you get to meet so many people. It was really neat. And last but not least was the war. Now this recently occurred. It wasn't that long ago that we had the war just before Battle-On was changed. Before the new Battle-On, you had the old Battle-On, and there was a war to transition the change between the two of them. If you missed it, don't worry, there is another war that will be happening eventually, bringing back all the items that were in that war. But that is pretty much it in a nutshell. Those are the events that you missed, but like I said, 90% of these will be returning. And that is it for this video. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.